Hello and good afternoon. This is Amanda, your art teacher, and it's 4:21 on Sunday afternoon. I'm here in my room and I finished 3 paintings in a week and I'm super excited. I have good momentum. I'm motivated and excited. So I finished this one that was actually a summer school water-based media assignment. And yes, it's August and the class was done a few weeks ago, more than a few weeks ago. But I finally finished it and I put in the hotel details and the people and the little surfer guy. And I like it, but it's a little wrinkly, as you can see, because I used a lot of water, and water will make your paper warp. And I have researched videos on how to fix this. But it's not a priority at this moment, but I'm very proud of it. And I love blue and white, so that's kind of why I wanted to paint this one. So I finished it. It's great. Then I finished this one, which I started in the beginning of the year. And let me turn on the light. So yeah, I think I started this one in January. It's in the video New Year, New Paintings. And there's a hair on me. So I finished this one. The last things I had to do to this one. Hi, Shaheni. Yeah, have a good day. I added in some blue down here to match the sky, and I added the white foamy wave stuff, and then I added little trees here, and then there's people here, and I didn't have to do anything to it. But what I'm going to do, I think, see how there's like different, this part's matte and this part shines. I'm going to use some Gamblin varnishes in satin and matte. I'm not sure what proportion of what to each. I don't know if I want it too matte, but I also don't want it shiny. So that's a whole other video I have planned, sort of in my mind. And as you can see down here, the water is sort of glossy, and that's because I think I used oil, like oil for the water, because it will leave a gloss. Linseed oil sort of is more yellow than, was this poppy or walnut? Walnut oil. See, even the color, you can tell this one's going to make your paintings turn yellow over time, like if you add it to white. And walnut oil doesn't do that. As you can tell, it's more clear. It's pretty self-explanatory. And I'm happy with this one. And then what else? Oh yeah, I finished this one. This is very exciting. And as you can see again, there's different shininess and different matteness. And I haven't contemplated how I'm going to varnish this, if I am at all. What I did to finish it, my last video, I painted these leaves. Since I painted it, I had to add a little more shadow here to match the shadows here, in terms of amount of paint applied. And then I added this little tree right here. Super cute, I'll show you. A little tree right there. And then I added the bird feeder. And then I added these branches right here. And it's done. Finished. Complete. And I got so excited that this one was finished. When this part was still wet, I hung it in my hallway because that's where it's going to go. And I was vacuuming and I bumped the wall or something, and the painting fell on my butt wearing my brand new, never worn before little house pants. And it landed, of course, it landed on the only wet spot on the whole, the whole painting, right on my butt. But the paint came out and I had to fix this as best as I could. I couldn't get it to what it looked like before I smudged it. I don't know how that happened. Sometimes stuff happens and you just have to laugh. Like how would that even happen? Anyway, very proud of this one. This is the Airbnb I stay at in Virginia, and I sent a photo to the homeowner, and she loved it. It's very cool. So 3 completed in 1 week. I'll hang it back up. All right, then I said I wasn't going to start any new paintings until I finished some. So, was it yesterday? I started this one. And this one is going to be, a photo I took of a golf course in Oregon called Columbia Edgewater. And I made the photo black and white, as you can tell. And I've wanted to paint this for a few years now, so I finally am. And for my water-based media class, I was going to do it for my final project. But I got busy with school, and I wanted to do it full size. So it was kind of intimidating. So I was thinking through it. I was like, how am I going to do this? And the idea that came to me was to do a small version of it and a sketch. So I did this. It took me about an hour, and this is what this is going to look like. And see, there's trees and reflections, because the last assignment was supposed to be something with reflections in it, and I knew immediately that I wanted to do this for it. And I've wanted to paint it so I can hang it above, either above my bed or in my living room. And this is a new paint for me. I'll talk about it. Yeah. So this paint is acrylic gouache. Holbein brand. It's like artist or professional grade paint, not the cheap Amazon gouache that I was using, which was still okay, but this is great. And the difference between acrylic gouache and regular gouache is acrylic gouache dries similar to acrylic paint, to where you cannot re-wet it and disrupt the layers beneath it. Sometimes you want that, sometimes you don't want that. But I'm really liking it, and yeah. But it dries super fast, so that's been interesting to work around. And as you can tell, this one is more brown than this one, and that's because I have sepia here. And I'll probably be using a little bit more of that in this one. So that's where I'm at with that. And then what I'm going to work on right now is this one. What I've done with this one since the last time I worked on it on a video was I painted a solid base layer of the bottom half. And as you can see, it's glossy. And that's because I used some linseed oil. And I haven't used linseed oil in a long time, but it makes it so creamy and smooth, and I really enjoyed it. and you can add oil to your oil paint and it'll make it dry even slower than oil paint does to begin with. So there's this, and then I have the Neomegalith, which I don't know. I don't know if it extends drying time or makes it dry faster. It says it dries at a moderate rate. So that's not helpful, really. So yeah, there's all these different mediums you can use to get different effects out of your paints. And I love them all. Okay, so my goal for this video is to do a second bottom half layer on this, and then we'll see where I'm at. And then I have this big blue one, which I've gotten out because it's time to finish that one as well. I think I could do that one pretty fast. And here's what it'll be. It's some clouds, and I'm gonna do that one as well. All right, that's enough backstory. I got this plastic stuff, advanced masking film. You can use it for like drop cloths, painting your house and stuff. Okay, now I mentioned how linseed oil is more yellow and it can make your paintings turn yellow over time. I'm gonna still be using this because I don't mind if this becomes a little more yellow because it's sort of goldenish anyway, so that's fine. I have paints I'll be using. And I'm going to try to mix a lot of this color because I'm going to not only use it for this layer here, I'm going to be using it for the clouds. Maybe add a little bit more blue as they go up, but yeah. And I've done that already a little bit. I have these things. Okay, what am I doing? So I have this Winton oil color light red, And as you can see, it's sort of similar to this. And I have a big tube of it, so I don't mind using a lot of it. And then I used some of this Quina Cedrone Violet. It's very pretty. And I have some regular violet that I squeezed out that I'll use today. This is okay, and then I'm gonna need I have some of this permanent blue that I'm gonna use because the tube is almost empty. And today I will be using a palette knife to mix my paint. You can mix your paint right onto your brush. Oh, did I not wash this well enough? Yeah, you can mix your paint right onto your brush, but then you run the risk of getting it all up in too far down into the bristles, and it's hard to get out. And then it can be not as consistent color-wise when you do that. Like you can get streaks of different colors because it gets in the bristles. So it's probably better for smaller amounts of paint if you use a brush to mix your colors. But I'm going to be mixing a big amount, so I'm going to use a knife. Oh, this already started to dry. I don't think that'll work. It's fine. Hello, Alvin. Yes, you caught a live stream. I am live during the day. Motivated, super motivated. What are you doing on this fine Sunday? And then to mix it, I kind of, as you could tell, I kind of just go like scoop, 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 and then smash. Scoop, 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 smash. Scoop, scoop, scoop. It's pretty fun. or you could just do it like that. I don't think there's a wrong way to do it. That's nice. That's a nice color. Cobalt blue, it's not as dark as the permanent blue. Okay, I'm just gonna start here. Well, that sounds like a nice day. So this will be the second layer of this bottom that I'm doing, and I think I'm gonna have to do a third because the top half is kind of patchy still. And I don't mind, it'll be fun. Go, go, go. I love you. What angle should I do this at? 50% battery. Okay. Let me grab something to put my laptop on. Hi, Sexy. Hi. And I'm going to start at the top here and work down. So I'm going to start with the paint I just made plus some blue. And some white because it's too dark. This might be too light. Yeah, it's way too light. This blue is not very pigmented. Sorry. All right. Yeah, that looks about right. My goal is to paint for 3 hours today. And every day, at least. Do I need to tape this? Okay, that's a good color for the dark streaks. This one goes all the way across. And you can see I've already done some of this when I did the last layer. So there's like, you can see where I started to put the lines in. So I'm just kind of like going over what I started. Hello. Hmm. Is it too red? Cat hair. I think I put this orange, a little bit of this orange in the last mix. This is fine, I'll do this for now. So you can see that, oh, well, no, there's a huge glare. Sorry. This is why I don't usually paint during the day. How could I fix that? Sorry, you can't really see what I'm doing because of the glare. Huh. Sorry, that's just how it's gonna be. Kind of need the daylight to see what I was doing. Don't worry about it? Okay, yeah, because colors look totally different. Oh yeah, what was I doing? Okay, I do need the orange. And see how there's some streaks? That's not a bad thing that I'm realizing right now because the streaks are kind of creating the waves. And then when I do the next layer, I'll have that to go off of. So it'll be sweet. Oh, the glare. Oh my gosh, what is that? Oh, cool. Light from the metal on my brush. Doot, doot, doot. Okay, have I covered the canvas? Now I'm adding a little bit of the blue to blend the blue down into the other areas. And it's going pretty well. It's going pretty well. Oh yeah, I like it. I like it. It's going well. Oh, I'm making excellent progress here. This is great. People are frolicking at the pool and they're loud. It's funny. It's joyous. It doesn't usually bother me unless they're doing it at like midnight or 4 in the morning and then I have to go yell at them. Like a grumpy old lady. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. That really happened. Drunken teenagers at the pool. All right, that is probably going to be it for this video. The glare is one thing, and then I've done a whole layer, which is what I set out to do. Oh, it looks cool on camera. And so I'm going to have to step back from it and contemplate what to do next, if anything, on this layer. Like I mentioned, I used the oil, so it will probably be wet for a while. But I am happy with what I've done here. It's nice and blended, and I've been on camera for 1 hour. I painted for half an hour earlier, an hour and a half to go. So I'll probably take a break and come back live, so you guys can hang out with me while I work on the black and white one, because that one will probably be done sooner. And yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you learned something, and I hope you all have a nice day. Eat healthy food, boost your immune systems, and I will see you later. Bye.